Sadly, this is a topic we have been covering for far too often. And Wendy, you have a look at some of the numbers breaking that down for us tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Jameson. So here it is, mass shootings by the numbers. Take a look. According to a new database compiled by the Associated Press, USA Today, and Northeastern University, there have been 15 mass shootings at schools or universities, killing 175 people since Columbine in 1999. You may be thinking to yourself, well, that seems low, but that statistic is specifically mass killings at schools, shootings that resulted in 4 or more deaths, not including the shooter. But when we look at mass shootings as a whole, the Gun Violence Archive found last year alone 647 mass shootings. So far in 2023, with just 87 days into the new year, there have already been 130 mass shootings.
Yeah, and Wendy, news of these shootings takes a toll on all of us, especially parents being dealt with the seemingly impossible task of talking to your kids about this violence. ABC Action News reporter J.J. Burton is exploring the perspectives of parents and experts.
Being a parent is a precious gift that Ryan Ward says he couldn't wait to experience. His little girl is named Maya, and she's his first.
It's crazy. It's like your heart is outside of your chest.
It's the same feeling for other parents at this park. This has been to Pat and her 2 daughters.
More difficult than you ever think it would be, and more wonderful than you think it could ever be.
Which is what they say also makes it terrifying at times, especially when they have to see stuff like this. Another school shooting.
It's, something that puts fear in my heart every time I see it.
This latest shooting happened more than 700 miles from here in Nashville. This is a private Presbyterian school. 6 people were killed, including 3 children.
It's devastating.
What was even more shocking for the local parents I talked to, this number, 348,000. That's the number of American students that have experienced gun violence at their schools since the 1999 mass shooting at Columbine.
It's devastating when we are in a country as beautiful as this and you just want to have your children well educated. Our children don't deserve it.
But how do you talk to your kids about something so difficult? A local psychologist tell me those conversations are critical.
It's never a good time to talk about bad things to anyone. But worse is not talking about it at all. This is such a scary subject. Even my parents are afraid of it. We don't want to give that child that kind of message.
Every district in the state of Florida has active shooter safety drills, and kids are doing them just as often as they're doing fire drills. And doctors say it's important that parents know what the district's plan is for each school and make sure the students know as well.
Reminding them of those very core components of any drill, which is to listen to the adults, to be able to remain quiet, and then also monitoring really closely for anxiety, worry, nervousness, potential for depression or mood changes.
Psychologists add, as parents, it's important to remember that you're the greatest source of comfort for your child at moments like this.
We have problems, but remember we're stronger than this.
J.J. Burton, ABC Action News.